Proper preparation prevents poor performance. Proper preparation prevents poor performance. Now, this is what my coach told me when I was in seventh grade. He said, Dwayne, the reason why I'm putting you on the team, he said, not because you're the best player, not because you're the tallest, the biggest, because I definitely was one of the smallest people there, but he said, because you hustle hard. And he says, you got the type of attitude when whatever happens to you, you seem like you're going to just roll with the punches. So this video is going to be about preparation for public speakers, and I'm going to talk about Toastmasters as an example. But if you're not a Toastmaster, you can benefit from this too. But I really want to talk about Toastmasters for a little bit. Mike Tyson has the quote about preparation, and that is, everyone has a plan until you get punched in the mouth. Bam! And life will punch us in the mouth in many different ways. We will get situations that are totally unexpected. Now, the challenge that I have with Toastmasters, I've been in Toastmasters for 7 years, but the challenge to me is that it creates an environment that's unreal a lot of times. We put ourselves in a position where we're preparing for the best case situations. We want everyone to clap. We want everyone to pay attention, to look forward and give evaluations. But let me tell you, what I've learned is that many times in life isn't going to be like that. And I'm going to give you a quick example of what I mean. Let me show you a quick example of someone who dealt with this pretty good. Now, this guy here, his name's Rashid Sami. Now, Rashid, he has been a member of my club for about 2-3 years now, and he's given a speech right here. And in this speech, he's out in public. And I don't know if you can hear, but there's a lot of people talking in the back. Now, he just said, I know people are ready to go. There's people in the back talking. Some people aren't paying attention. Well, he handled himself. Okay, so now I'm going to cut him down for a little bit. I just want to talk about this for a little bit. Now, in his speech, he's asking people about living their dreams. Now, the reality is some people are ready to go. You got vendors trying to make money. So many people probably don't even care about listening to any speaker for that matter. So there's people talking in the back, but Rashid did not allow these things to stop him. He stayed on track with his message. And the reality is that many times when we're speaking, when you go out into the real world, it will not be like a Toastmasters meeting. It will not. People are going to be talking. Many people won't care about what you have to say. That's why I love the international speech contest that Toastmaster has, because in those contests, to me, that is the realest, that is the closest to real life speaking, because you're really being judged. You're really under real pressure and distraction. So you really have to give it your best. That's the quickest way to learn, in my opinion. I'm going to give you a real quick example of myself. So 2011, I won an international public speaking championship, and I was very, very on cloud nine. I was excited. I said, oh man, I'm one of the best, in the best shape I've ever been when it comes to speaking. I'm great on top of the world. And so a week later, I had to give a speech at a school, and there were people preparing for a GED test. And you would think, okay, I just gave a speech in front of 100 people from 170 different countries. There were 6,000 people there, and I was one of the best people to perform. And now I got to speak in front of a group of people who are preparing to take a test to go to high school, to get their high school diploma. Should be no problem. It was one of the most challenging speaking situations that I have ever been in my life. Let me tell you, and one of the reasons is because most people didn't even want to hear from me. Many of those people, they didn't care about what I had to say. People were thinking about their life and the real situation. So I want to encourage people and Toastmasters and speakers. The way you want to prepare yourself by being prepared for the worst situations. Like Mike Tyson said, are you prepared to get punched? What are you going to do once you're punched in the mouth? You're going to have situations occur. You're going to have sometimes the weather, it may be too hot, it may be too cold. Your technology isn't going to work right. People don't want to really listen to you. There's not enough time as you thought it was going to be to speak. Something's going to happen. How are you ready for that? And one thing I've seen, and it grinds my gears, I go to Toastmasters meetings and I see people there saying, let's be quiet, make sure no one gets, no one distracts the speaker. Everyone, be quiet, and no one comes in and out of the room. And I totally respect all of these things. I really do, because I think we should show the speaker respect. However, many times when we are giving people whitewashed bad evaluations, and we're giving them these environments where there's no distractions, we are not preparing them for anything that's for real life situations. In the Army, soldiers are prepared for real life simulations. They're prepared for the worst. They break you down, make you do push-ups, exercises. They force you to eat 5 minutes, take a shower for 5 minutes. So now when you leave the Army, or when you're out in the war, in the battlefield, you've already seen the worst. So we have to prepare ourselves by sometimes putting ourselves in the worst situations, joining a speech contest, speaking in environments when you don't feel like speaking in places that they probably don't even want to hear you. And now this is why you don't turn down stage time. Like Darren LaCroix says, you don't turn down that stage time. Trust me, this is what's going to really prepare you. I met a person one time, my friend, he said his son wanted to learn how to speak to girls, and he was nervous. So he said he was going to help his son prepare by him role playing with his son. I said, hold on. You're going to help him prepare talking to girls by letting him talk to a man? Okay, and I feel like we do that in Toastmasters sometimes. We give people fake situations that are nothing like the real deal. And don't get me wrong, I love Toastmasters. I love the fact that we create positive environments that are safe. I love it. But all I'm saying is, when you leave Toastmasters, don't just stay in your Toastmasters homes. And if you are a leader in Toastmasters, create a situation. Don't be afraid for sometimes the situations not being perfect. I've seen clubs speak in restaurants where they were loud. Those are some of the best speeches I've seen, because you have to be forced to deal with distractions. How do you deal with it when you are punched in the mouth? This is what I want to encourage everyone to do. So proper preparation prevents poor performance. I'm happy and excited to be able to share this information with you. If you want to hear more videos like this on how you can take 60 seconds out of the day and prepare by going in the real world situations, going out and really building your speaking muscles, building your confidence by putting yourself in some of the worst situations and circumstances. If you want to learn more about experiences like this and want me to create more videos like this, leave it in the comment section, subscribe to the page, so that way I can know what you guys like, what you all like. Excuse me, I know it's guys and girls listening, and I'm here to help. So let me know. Follow me, Dr. Jackson 360, across all social media platforms, and I am happy to be able to help you achieve your goals. I am your platform partner, and I look forward to seeing you do what you do, the way that you do it, how you do it, when you do it, where you do it, all this time. So go do it. Yeah.